For years now, Vista Residences, the condominium development arm of the country's largest home builder, Vista Land and Lifescapes Incorporated, has been providing quality condominium properties to the larger scale of Filipinos. It has been one of the active players in Manila for developing condos to cater to the needs of Filipino and foreign investors, young professionals, and students looking for a home in the city that can provide convenience, comfort, and access to almost everything through the years. At present, Vista Residences has over 39 condominium projects in metro cities, 3 of which are located along Taft Avenue in Malate, Manila. Amid the pandemic, Vista Residences is yet to launch another condominium property. A joint venture between Vista Residences and Mitsubishi Estate Corporation, this fourth condo project is dubbed as the first Japanese-inspired condominium development in Manila in honor of the partnership between the two companies. You can experience the warm condo living vibe of Japan at the historic and premium area of Taft Avenue, Malate, Manila. It is strategically located just a few minutes away from the prestigious universities in our country, such as De La Salle University, College of St. Benilde, and St. Scholastica's College. Heading to different areas of the National Capital Region is made conveniently, as Vista Residences condominiums are just a few minutes away from transportation hubs in the country.
Nothing is as precious as life's fleeting moments. In them, we feel alive. In them, we see the things that matter most. Vista Residences lets you live in these moments by being just a heartbeat away from everything. Whether in pursuit of dreams or in pursuit of the best things in life, no one should be too far away from where their passions reside. We create beautiful spaces to live in the middle of the city, so anyone can make of the moment and live those moments beautifully. At Vista Residences, we're proud to build according to the idea of the global Filipino. We set our sights to global standards while keeping to a distinctly Filipino touch. At Vista Residences, one will never be away from where the heart is, because we will always be in the heart of the city. Whether for leasing or for owning, make an investment that matters. Invest in Vista Residences. It is where life's best moments happen.
For years now, Vista Residences, the condominium development arm of the country's largest home builder, Vista Land and Lifescapes Incorporated, has been providing quality condominium properties to the larger scale of Filipinos. It has been one of the active players in Manila for developing condos to cater to the needs of Filipino and foreign investors, young professionals, and students looking for a home in the city that can provide convenience, comfort, and access to almost everything through the years. At present, Vista Residences has over 39 condominium projects in metro cities, 3 of which are located along Taft Avenue in Malate, Manila. Amid the pandemic, Vista Residences is yet to launch another condominium property. A joint venture between Vista Residences and Mitsubishi Estate Corporation, this fourth condo project is dubbed as the first Japanese-inspired condominium development in Manila in honor of the partnership between the two companies. You can experience the warm condo living vibe of Japan at the historic and premium area of Taft Avenue, Malate, Manila. It is strategically located just a few minutes away from the prestigious universities in our country, such as De La Salle University, College of St. Benilde, and St. Scholastica's College. Heading to different areas of the National Capital Region is made conveniently, as Vista Residences condominiums are just a few minutes away from transportation hubs in the country.
Hello, Vista morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? We do hope that everyone is safe and doing well. And not only do we have the pandemic to worry about, especially that we are still under ECQ till the end of the month, but of course, our changing weather as well.
You're right, Sam. I hope everyone is safe right now with the enhancing community quarantine and the unpredictable weather that we're experiencing right now. What about our viewers? How's everyone doing since we're under ECQ for 2 weeks? We want to know what's your favorite quarantine trend, but let me start first. For me, it would be baked sushi siguro because it is easy to make with your loved ones. What about you, Sam?
Well, for me naman, I've really been enjoying having dalgona coffee every morning.
All right, thanks, Sam. Dalgona Cup is really yummy and fun to make. Now we will be checking how everybody is doing, and I'm so excited to know your favorite quarantine trend in the comment section.
Okay, so let's wait for the comments. Okay, so while we're waiting for the comments, so Stephen, how did you spend your ECQ naman?
Ako, actually, yun nga, yung mga laging ginagawa pagka ECQ, yun, yung workout, tapos siguro, ito yung time na nakakapagpuyat kahit papano. So, we have the first question. The first question is from Julia and Georgia. So, ang sabi niya is TikTok craze. Oh, isa rin yan eh, yung TikTok talaga, di ba?
Yeah,
Oh,
sobrang trending ng TikTok
mm,
ngayon.
alam natin na maraming gumagawa niyan, si Sisig yung nga ngayon.
O sabi ni Mr. Edsel, ML is life.
Oh, relate ako dyan. After work talaga, ML.
Oh, para naman may relax moment, di ba?
Yeah, tama.
Okay.
So, ayun. So,
Ayan.
the third question is from Miss Dred Draagas. So, ramen daw.
Yes,
Yun.
so we're
Ramen
good.
talaga. Since yun nga, medyo maulan-ulan ngayon, di ba? Dahil nga dun sa bad weather. Yun. So, siguro, kaya ganun.
Oh, tama nga. Okay, so once again, Vista morning, everyone. We would like to welcome you to another installment of Vista Residences Investment Lab Series. But before anything else, we would like to first introduce ourselves. I am Sam.
And I'm Stephen. Welcome to Investment Lab, transforming the real estate market, and we will be your host for today's very timely topic on when we should invest the real estate market. So, Sam, you're also excited with what's in store for us today.
Yes, of course. So that is why before we start, we would like to encourage everyone to like and share this live stream because we will be giving out prizes to 3 lucky viewers. All you have to do is like and share and drop a comment on the live stream below after you're done with the first 2 steps. Again, like and share our live stream and then comment down below once you're done. So you'll have the chance to be one of our 3 lucky winners.
That's very exciting indeed. I encourage you to all to join to be one of the lucky winners of our like and share our live stream raffle promo. By just liking and sharing, may 500 pesos ka na. It's more fun in BIR talaga. Very generous.
Yes, iba talaga with Vista Residences. So that is why do not forget to like and share this live stream so you can be one of our lucky winners. All right, so let us now move on to the next part of our program. Let us all welcome our speaker for today. So he holds the title of Pinoy Lean Six Sigma Academy Certified Lean Six Sigma Yellow Belt, a licensed professional teacher, and a registered marketing professional. He took his teacher certification program with 18 professional education units and business administration major in business economics at the University of Santo Tomas. He completed his master's in public management at Ateneo de Manila University. He was a full-time senior high school teacher and team leader for APM Strad at the University of Santo Tomas, San Sebastian College Recoletos, Manila, and Santa Isabel College, Manila. Currently, he is working at Cleaves Publishing House as one of the content developers and writers, a business development manager for ViewSonic, and an industry mentor for JA Philippines. So without further ado, let us all welcome our guest speaker for today, Mr. Francis Lee Martinez.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon to
Ay, sir, good
everyone.
afternoon po.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yes po.
Yes,
So
we
I
can
would
hear
like
you.
to greet, of course, Sam and Stephen, a good afternoon, and also to our viewers sa Vista Residence page. And of course, thank you for inviting me for this afternoon. So for this afternoon, I think everyone is actually very busy because it's the end of the week. Diba? So parang TGIF, thank God it's Friday. So if you are
Yes.
working from home,
Yes,
work
sir.
from home po tayo. Thank you for tuning in our webinar, and also para po sa mga students natin na meron din po yata mga nakikinig, marami pong salamat sa pagpunta for today. Okay. So, actually, I was tasked by Vista Residence. So once again, good afternoon. My name is Francis Lee Martinez. So for today, I was tasked by Vista Residence to talk about a certain topic, transforming the real estate market. Okay. When I got the topic, I told Sam, parang medyo general yung topic, transforming the real estate market. But we want to talk about if it is a good time, okay, to invest your money to the real estate economy or the market. So for today, there are two things that I want to have as an objective as your speaker. And that is one, who wants to invest? Let's have that kind of mindset. Kailangan ba mag-invest ngayon? Maganda ba mag-invest ngayon? And also, for our real estate agents, how are they going to catalyze this kind of economy that we have since we are living in a time of pandemic? All right? So let me first share our objective. Okay, our objective for today is to talk about our plans, our security, and some sort of our finances. Let me course you through to the before, present, and after the pandemic insights and also our stories behind it. All right. Okay, so if you could see my screen, there are some conditions to it. This picture is actually from a theory of an American psychologist who is Abraham Maslow. So according to Abraham Maslow, there is what we call the hierarchy of needs. Sir Francis, what are you talking about Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs? At a certain level, we need to realize as an individual, as a working professional, or as a student, that there are conditions to what we are doing and why are we doing it at that certain stage. Why do we feel that way and why do we need to feel better after surpassing that stage? Kaya nga minsan, mapapaisip tayo na dati ganito yung pakiramdam ko pero kung na-experience ko na siya, bakit hindi na ganon? Okay, so let me show you this. The first stage is the physiological needs or the basic needs. Basically, our physiological needs talks about our need for food, warmth, water, and also rest. So it's actually talking about your survival. Bilang isang tao, there are certain conditions to our realities na kailangan natin ma-fulfill para mabuhay tayo. And that is a given. That's why it's called a basic needs. Now, if this is already given, you now proceed to the second one or what we call the safety needs. Sir Francis, what is the safety needs? It is a sense of security and safety. In terms of security and safety, this may be your financial security or the need, for example, na feeling mo, sir, kasi parang in danger yung buhay ko. So that, dyan siya babaksak sa safety needs, alright? And now, you proceed to the third stage or what we call belongingness and love needs. That belongingness and love needs is the need for intimate relationship and friends. So, minsan at a certain level or age bracket, feeling mo, wala nagmamahal sa akin, likeable po ba ako, jowable po ba ako, or bakit yung lahat ng mga friends ko, parang feeling ko hindi naman talaga nila ako friend. Parang friend lang po nila ako tuwing may kailangan ako. So, that is a psychological needs. The need for ourself for belongingness and the need for us to love, the intimacy and the relationship that comes along even to our friends, okay? And then at some point you now proceed to the fourth stage or what we call the esteem needs, all right? So that is the prestige, feeling of accomplishment. At some point sasabihin mo, if you're already working, if you are in the real estate business or you are working in real estate, sasabihin mo, I want to compete. Kailangan ma-hit ko yung target ko, yung quota ko. Or kaya gusto ko maramdaman, Sir Francis, na yung mga metrics ko sa buhay ay ma-achieve ko at this time or at this age. So that is the need that you need to surpass at that time. Alright? And the biggest or the final stage is the self-actualization. Achieving one's full potential including the creative activities. What do you mean by that, Sir Francis? The self-actualization is actually knowing your purpose. What is your advocacy? Ako ba bilang isang tao, ano ang aking maiambag? Or ano ba yung mga kailangan ko pagawin more than doon sa mga bagay na nagawa ko na sa aking buhay? So that is the need for self-actualization. Nasaan ako? Without the awards, without the title, sino ka bilang isang tao? So the self-fulfillment needs, alright? So maybe you are now wondering, Sir Francis, why are you talking about Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs to the conditions when we're talking about the real estate market? I'm going to give you the realization after we have gone through the presentation, all right? But I just want to present that to you for now because at certain stages of our life, naranasan na at baka nararanasan natin ngayon ito. All right. Because the big question that I want to give to you, to our audience is, at some point, I want you to realize, are you a choice or are you an option? Pwede ba ako makakuha ng some sort of engagement? Kayo po ba, kung tatanungin ko kayo ngayon, do you want to be a choice or do you want you just want to be an option? Tingin tayo konti sa mga natin, sa mga comments natin. Do you want to be a choice or do you want to be an option? All right? Okay. Sabi dito sa isang comment natin, choice po siguro ako, hehe. I want to be a choice. Siyempre, at certain level, gusto naman lahat, kahit sino, gusto natin maging choice tayo. Even in a relationship, right? Parang sasabihin nyo, bakit ganun? Bakit yung attention niya parang feeling ko option lang ako, ba't hindi siya sa akin? So, at certain level, that big question, if we are facing, okay, the realities of life, meron siya mga crossroads or mga sangandaan. Because life is not easy and life is not constant. So at certain level, mapapaisip ka, choice ba ako or option? So I want you to have that that vibe for today that you want to be the choice, not just an option. Pwede po ba natin lagay yun sa comment section? Choice ako. Hindi siguro, kung hindi, choice ako. Claim natin, we need to manifest. Guys, we need to manifest. Pwede po ba natin lagay yon? Choice. Choice ako. Lagay po natin yan sa ating comment section. Alright, choice ako. Yan, correct. Why? Because before the pandemic, there are a lot of choices na ginawa natin in our lives. Diba? Back in 2020, we are more than 1 year now of being locked down. Some of us are still work from home, mahirap. Pero at some point, we are surviving and we are also adapting. So before the pandemic, this is our reality. Sir Francis, what is that? Our living condition or our lifestyle. When we're talking about our living condition or lifestyle, ito yung klase na pamumuhay na meron tayo. If you are a working professional or ikaw yung medyo estudyante na medyo may budget, ito yung ginagawa mo madalas. Ano yan, Sir Francis? This first picture na nakikita nyo, alright? Going to coffee shop. Sir Francis, kasi stress na po ako sa aking work. So, ang ginagawa ko na lang po, ang pamparelax ko na lang po is coffee or caffeine kasi parang inaantok po ako, hindi po ako makapag-comply. So magbabonding na lang po ako sa sarili ko or with my friends with a coffee shop. That's the kind of lifestyle that you have once upon a time. And then, ano yung second picture, Sir Francis? The second picture is actually depicting that we are into travel, di ba? Punta tayo saglit ng Tagaytay or kaya pilinano natin mag-Boracay or kaya mag-Palawan or mag-Japan or out of the country na mga travel, and that is part of our living condition or part of our lifestyle. At some point, okay rin siya kasi pampadistress sa atin, right? And then yung last picture, okay? Sir, ano yan? So if you are a fan, for example, ng mga buffet, marami sa atin, mahilig kumain, mag-try ng iba't ibang restaurant, or kaya kumain sa buffet, lalo na sobrang sikat ngayon ng mga K-pop or Korean brands, di ba? Mga Sangyu, di ba? Mga ganyan-ganyan. Alright. So, this is the kind of living condition or lifestyle that we have before, okay? Na ang priority natin is actually puro sa atin. Kung ano yung feeling natin, kung ano gusto natin, binibigay natin. At some point, kaya ako binigay sa inyo yung Abraham Maslow hierarchy of needs because kailangan ma-realize nyo, nasang stage ba ako nung present ni Sir Francis kanina? Alright? Because according to Stephen Covey, one of an inspirational writer and also speaker, according to him, most of us spend too much time on what is urgent and not enough time on what is important. What do we mean by that? Okay, let me give that highlight, all right? Too much time on what is urgent and not enough time on what is important. What do we mean by that? Okay, what is urgent? Kailangan. Okay? And what is important? Okay. Kung titignan natin yung sinabi ni Stephen Covey, okay, ang sabi niya, binibigay natin palagi sa sarili natin, whether that is internal, nangyayari sa loob ng bahay, sa sarili natin, pakiramdam natin, or external, because mga stress, for example, sa work, sa ating mga colleagues, or kaya sa ating mga students, ang palagi nating inuuna is what is urgent. Kung ano yung kailangan, yun ang gagawin. Yun ang i-comply. Tama po ba? Okay. Now, pero, dapat daw, hindi daw ganun. Okay? Sabi ni Stephen Covey, dapat daw nagbibigay tayo ng essence or kung saan tayo nag-i-stress is to what is important. Kung ano yung mahalaga. And that is how the real estate is or other investment is very important in this time of pandemic. Why? You need to realize the kind of mindset that you have. The kind of mindset that you have before the pandemic, lahat ng iniisip nyo, okay, is nakatuon sa dalawang bagay. What do you mean by that, Sir Francis? Nakatuon siguro sa luxury. I want that car. I want that shoes, I want that branded clothes or branded bags. And that is fine kasi you have to reward yourself. At some point, naisip nyo rin mag-travel. Katulad ng pinakita mo kanina, Sir Francis, mag-travel po tayo. Sige nga, kung kayo pa bibigyan ng chance, saan nyo gustong mag-travel? Mag-MECQ na yata tayo sa 21. So, pwede na yata mag-travel. Saan nyo gusto mag-travel? Pwede po ba makita sa ating comment section? Saan natin gusto mag-travel, mga kapatid sa pananalig? To our viewers, saan po natin gusto mag-travel? Alright? Siargao, okay. Saan pa? Thailand, Japan. Okay, alright. So marami tayong plano, marami tayo. Sir, kasi nai-stress na ako. And that's fine. But at some point, this is the kind of mindset that you have, nakatuon sa luxury and travel. So, ano ba ang mahalaga? There are two sides of a coin that is very important in this time. And that is your wealth and also your health. To secure the future. Okay? Dapat natin ma-secure ang ating future. And then there are two conditions to it, our wealth and to our health. Whether that is for family and our friends or kaya sa ating mga colleagues. Itong pinakamalaga at this time. Because when we're talking about this type of topic, in terms of our wealth and our health, there are what we call the short-term and also the long-term. Okay, short-term goals, objectives, long-term goals and objectives, but what is very important is we keep intact of what we call our investment. All right, Sir Francis, when you're talking about investment, ano po yan? There are two types of investment. That is your active and also your passive. Okay, what do you mean, sir, by active? Active, basically, you're working, you're having your income. So that could be a sign of an active investment. Kasi at some point, kung ikaw ay nag-work tapos nag-enroll ka sa mga certificate courses, you're taking up your masters, ini-invest mo yung sarili mo sa iyong mga, inaalay mo yung sarili mo kung saan ka magaling at kung saan yung work mo ngayon. So that may be an active investment because sa sarili mo, pinapagaling mo pa or hinuhulma mo ang iyong sarili para mas lalong gumaling sa iyong field of expertise. And that is good, guys. That is very good. Kung ito, Sir Francis, ay maganda ang active investment, pero mas maganda po ating mga kapatid when we are talking about our passive investment. Why? Why is it very important? Why do you think ang ating passive investment ay very important? Okay, tingnan natin sa ating comment section. Meron po ba makakasagot? Bakit napakahalaga po ng ating passive investment? Alright. Meron po bang idea kung bakit po mahalaga ang ating passive investment? Meron po kaya makakasagot? What do you think? Lagay po natin yan sa ating comment section. Alright. Because when we're talking about our passive investment, guys, these are the investment that is working for us even if we're not no longer working for it. What do you mean by that? Okay, mag-invest ka, sabihin natin 100,000. For example, for a stock market or for example, for other investments like for example, having an insurance. Hindi mo siya mararamdaman ngayon but at some point lumalaki siya at nagkakaroon ng interest rates that you could use in the future. So that is our passive investment. It is working for you but you are not working for it anymore. So that is our goal na mapaganda ang ating active investment but at some point magkaroon rin po ng ating passive investment. Alright? Now, to sum everything in the pre-pandemic, nung time na tinatawag nating old normal or what we call the real normal, ang ating mantra, guys, ay work, 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 work. Or for example, sa ating mga estudyante na nanonood, it's study, study, study. Why do we need to study? Why do we need to work? It's basically because we want to provide and we want to survive our living condition at that time. And that is very fair of us. Napakalaga po niyan. But, yun na lang ba ang mahalaga? Or, we need to realize in the process of why not invest? Or, sa iba sa inyo, desidido naman, Sir Francis, gusto ko po mag-invest or should I invest now? Ito yung question. Tama po ba? Lagay po nga po natin sa ating comment section. Gusto po ba mag-invest? Lagay po ang word na invest. Kung gusto mag-invest. Whether sa real estate, sa insurance, may mga plano mag-invest. Okay, ang meron tayong nakuhang comment, ang nakalagay, yes, invest is the key. Investment, true, YOLO. Okay. All right. Now, why not invest or should I invest now? This is the our real estate economy. So medyo education na lang ating talk. Okay. The real estate economy or our economic contribution, the real estate, for example, Vista Residences, so nakaka-impact siya sa ating economic contribution. Okay, last night, I was finding some data na medyo updated but ito lang ang nakita ko. So this is from the Philippine Statistics Authority that was reported in 2017. So according to the report, and the source is the Board of Investment, okay, the real estate industry recorded a total of 501.5 billion gross value added at the current price, which is 12%, okay, higher than the 2016, which is 444.3 billion. Okay. As of October 2017, real estate activities was able to contribute a total 186,000 jobs to the country, or an increase of 2,000 jobs, 1.1% during the same period last year. So basically, the real estate is actually a very important driving factor of our economy. So congratulations sa inyo if you are working in the real estate, because basically the field or industry that you are at is providing job opportunities to our workforce. Okay? But baka mamaya nag-iisip kayo na, sir, oo, maganda naman yung industry. Oo, sir, maganda naman po yung investment. Sold kami sa idea na yun eh. Pero baka ang iniisip nyo at this time is it safe? Tama po ba? Lagay ko yan sa sa ating PowerPoint. Is it safe? Siyempre naman po, Sir Francis, nasa crisis po tayo. Iba-iba nga po ang ating lockdown. Meron tayo ECQ, meron tayo MECQ. Is it safe, okay, to invest, most especially in the real estate? So actually, in 2008, kaya ko siya nilagay, is that we have learned from the past. What do you mean that we have learned in the past? In the United States of America or USA, meron silang tinawag na housing bubble. What do you mean by housing bubble, Sir Francis? Di ba kung nakakita kayo ng bubble, basically, kunwari, yan si bubble, okay? Si bubble is parang nag-expand lang siya. So, lumaki yung bubble that at a certain level, bigla siya nag-pump. Okay? So, ano ba yung representation, Sir Francis, nung bubble na sinasabi nyo? Yung bubble po na sinasabi po natin dito is our demand. Okay? Or what we call demand, or yung mga bumibili ng bahay or real estate at that time sa United States or USA. So sir, bakit po lumaki na lumaki? Because at a certain level, akala nila na lumalaki pa yung demand. So yung mga bangko, okay, our banks in the United States, nagpautang sa ating mga kababayan or brothers and sisters in the United States or Western country. Now, because of that, ang nangyari po doon ay lumaki na lumaki yung demand. Akala nila meron pang demand, but it was a fake demand. What do you mean by that? Lumaki na lumaki lang yung mga nagbebenta, dumami na dumami yung nagbebenta, at certain level is nagpautang yung mga bangko hanggang sa wala na bumibili. Because at some point, parang lahat kayo nagbebenta na, sino pa bibili? Correct? So, naging tinawag siyang housing bubble. So, from that United States experience in 2008, natuto po hindi lang po ang Pilipinas, but other countries of this experience. Na baka mamaya, benta tayo ng benta, pero baka mamaya, it's too big to fail. Sir Francis, ano po ulit yun? Ang sabi natin, it's too big to fail. Masyado nang malaki. Okay, too big to fail. Masyado na lumaki siya para mag-fail. Okay? So, iniiwasan natin too big to fail. Because of that, there are certain policies, banking policies, na kunwari, ano ba yung mga banks natin, BDO, BPI, na nag-check, okay, sa ating health and financial security as an individual and also sa ating mga developers. So for example, if it's a question, is it safe, okay, to invest in real estate? Siyempre, kung mangungutang ka, iutang mo yan, tapos babayaran mo at a certain level, safe po siya kasi there are policies from the learning of the past, from the housing bubble of the United States of America, na nagbigay na ng mga protocols ang BSP or Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas para po sa atin, okay? Not only for the individuals na gustong mangutang, but also para sa mga developers na gustong magbenta, alright? Now, what's next? Okay. Siguro, sabi ko nga kanina in my opening, I want to have that balance in terms of para sa mga gusto mag-invest in the real estate and also para doon sa mga gusto naman na magstay or gusto kumuha ng opportunity in the real estate as an agent or mag-work sa real estate. Okay, so what's next? The next thing in our economy, and this is happening now, okay? When I'm talking about what's next, this is actually now. Okay, Sir Francis, what do you mean by what is happening and what is now? Okay, we are now living in what we call the shared economy economic frame model. What do you mean by that? Basically, mamaya makikita nyo sa mga presentation slides ko, makikita nyo, because hindi tayo nakakalabas ngayon, hindi ka pwedeng mag-dine in, maraming mga applications like for example mga Grab or kaya mga Food Panda na pwede ka magpa-deliver, or kaya for example na uso dati si Uber, di ba? Tapos nawala na si Uber, naging Grab, nagkaroon ng angkas. So at some point, meron tayong mga sinasabayan or mga third parties na nakikiride sa atin para po mag-work yung economy. And this is the kind of economy that we are experiencing now, the kind of shared economy that we have. And because of that, nandito na rin tayo sa tinatawag nating virtual marketplace or non-physical and borderless. What do you mean by that, Sir Francis? Basically, dati, if you want to have a business, you want to sell something, everyone is physical. Ako rin po, nag-start rin po ako sa sales. Naging marketing professional rin po ako ng Toyota. Grabe yung pagbebenta before, di ba? Talagang mag-print ka ng mga flyers, di ba? Bibigay ka ng mga calling cards, magmo-mall duty ka, yung mga agents po na naka-tune in sa atin, baka ginagawa nyo to, meron po kayong mga tinatawag na mga showroom, correct? Pero ngayon, hindi natin nagagawa because basically we have adopted what we call the virtual marketplace or the non-physical and borderless market. Basically, everything could be done online, okay? So dati, kung gusto mo magbenta, kailangan makita. Kailangan wino-walk through. Pero ngayon, yung mga consumers natin or mga bumibili sa atin, lahat ngayon ay makikita natin sa ating online because everyone is working at their home, at the comfort of their home, and everyone is also studying at home, okay? Now, ito yung medyo parang mabigat eh. Sabi niya, the economy would prosper depending on how we adapt. Okay, what do we mean by that? According to a report of DTI or the Department of Trade and Industry, more than half of the country's micro, small, medium enterprises or what we call the SMEs in their country had to stop their operation due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This is some sort of a reality. But why is it important? Because kanina, sinabi ko sa inyo, we are living in a shared economy and virtual marketplace that is borderless and everything could be done online. There's what we call the collaboration of technology together in the economy. Okay, if you could see this picture, kung makikita nyo, kahit nasa lang siya, laptop, nasa screen like this one, this webinar of ours, pwede tayong mag-negotiate. Pwede tayong sabihin natin, uy, bumili ka naman or mag-invest ka naman to another person and have that closing deal through the use of technology like Zoom or kaya Google Meet, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So now we are living in different applications also. Ito dati, meron tayong Uber, but now we have Grab, we have also Lalamove, alright? Now, sabi ko, everything is virtual and it is done in a borderless online. So we have to realize that if we want to transform the real estate market, let's go online or the virtual marketplace. Before, this is the reality. For example, this is a Power Mac Center, all right? If you want to buy an iPhone or for example, a Mac, kailangan pumunta ka talaga doon at gusto ng mga consumer nakikita yung mismo product. That is very important di ba? Siyempre, bibili ka ba na hindi mo nakikita? At some point, siyempre, kailangan makita mo talaga. But because of the conditions of the pandemic, this is how we are adopting. Everything could be done online. So nakikita natin yung mga Power Mac Center is naka-website. Pwede ka umorder tapos ibabalik mo na lang through a courier kung mayroon defect or kaya pwede ka mag-visit pero hindi ka na nag-i-stay ng sobrang tagal. So this is how we are doing and at some point maganda rin kasi if you are very busy before going to shopping malls or for example sa mga ibang endeavors mo sa life, medyo parang sabihin mo, I don't have the time. But now, everything is done online and the real estate market or the economy could also be done online. You could present online, you could negotiate online, alright? Now, nilagay ko to, the big companies, even the big companies, yung Jollibee, McDonald's, Starbucks, they are using different platforms. So they are promoting through Instagram, through Facebook. There's what we call the affiliate marketing na kung gusto nyo bumili sa Jollibee, McDonald's, Starbucks, pwede nyo gamitin ang GrabFood or kaya mga Food Panda. Alright, so there our opportunities now in the time of pandemic, hindi ko sinasabi na parang hindi mahirap ang buhay ngayon. But what I am saying is that we should realize the opportunity of this virtual marketplace. We should get together our confidence and learn also of the things that we should learn. So how are we going to learn? Okay, what is our response to this pandemic? How are we going to transfer our investment? How are we going to have the opportunities in the market? And this is our response. Okay. Basically, I asked some of our organizers to provide me a data so that I could give you some sort of trend of what is happening to the real estate market. Kasi baka mamaya ang tanong is, sulit ba yan? Sir Francis, kung mag-invest ba ako sa real estate, sulit ba ngayon yan sa panahon ngayon? So this is actually a price of one of the properties of Vista Residences. So hindi ko na sasabihin ko anong property yon. But basically, in 2016, ito yung price niya. At some point, hindi pa siya 3 million kasi ito yung mark ng 3 million. Nasa around 2.8, tumaas konti ng 2017. Tapos, yung mark niya, okay, is more than already 3 million at a certain time, okay? But, pagdating ng 2019, guys, if you could see, it crossed the mark already, okay? It crossed already the mark, okay, of 4 million or more than 4 million. Okay, pagdating ng 2020, sir, ito yung time ng lockdown, correct? So at some point, tumaas pa rin po siya, almost 5 million. So this is around 4.5. Okay? But at 2021, sir, 1 year in the pandemic, ano po nangyari sa presyo? Bumaksak po ba? The answer is no. Tumaas pa rin po siya. Medyo slow ang pagtaas, but at a certain level, kung sulit po ba mag-invest sa real estate? The answer is yes, because tumataas pa rin siya, medyo gradual, pero tumataas po siya. And you have to realize, guys, if we are going back to the old normal, for example, 1 year or 2 years, I don't know, hindi natin alam kung kailan matatapos itong pandemic. But at certain point, lahat ng industriya medyo mabagal ngayon or iba talaga bumaksak. Pero at a certain level, pag lahat yan ay bumalik, at ito naman ay tumataas, ito siguro mga around 4.8 na to. So meron siyang increase ng 300,000, okay? 1 year to the pandemic. Akala natin bababa ang presyo pero tumataas pa rin ng real estate. Mas magmamahal po siya. That's the thing. And if you have the time to look at this investment, if you have the willingness and capability, there are two conditions kasi. Are you willing and are you capable? Minsan kasi we are willing pero hindi naman capable. Pero baka pwede naman rin talaga. Or minsan, talagang capable tayo pero hindi tayo willing kasi nga ang pinaka nagtatanong or naglalagay sa ating utak ay sulit po ba yan, Sir Francis? So this is already a data and data speaks of itself, okay? So to summarize it all, 71% okay, increase from launch date or 11% increase per year. Yan po ang nagiging growth natin sa real estate, okay? Now, sabi natin kanina with the saying of Stephen Covey is that we are into the urgent things but not the important ones. So if I may, according to Vista Residences also, stop renting, start investing. Invest for the future, do not comply or rent for now. Because if you are just renting, sabihin natin, napupunta sa rent mo is 15,000, 20,000, but that could be convertible to 17 to 30,000, dagdag ka lang ng konti. At least at some point, kung ano man yung pinagpapaguran mo at this time, at some point, kung ano man yung mga savings mo napupunta sa talagang pwede mo ng pera at magiging property. At in the future, kung hindi mo na siya gagamitin, maganda pa rin po siya. Bakit po, Sir Francis? Basically because you could always resell. Alright? Now, are you ready to adopt and transform? Okay, that is the question. Could I see, for example, the comments? Are you ready to adopt and transform? Are you ready? All right. Okay. So they are ready and they are transformative. Why? Because we need to be ready. Everything that is in different industries, not only in the real estate, is doing their thing also. Kung dati, puro mga ganito, di ba, yung kunwari gusto natin magtayo ng isang mga land, our skill sets also and our competencies, dapat pinapagaling rin po natin. Why do we mean by that? Kasi at some point, nagta-transition na. For example, yung mga human skills natin into different things. Like yung mga factories, ang ginagawa nila is bumibili ng equipment kaysa yung mano-mano. Mas mabilis daw, okay? And then also dati, kailangan natin mag-close or mag-negotiate sa isang bagay. Lahat kailangan physical. But now, everything could be done online also through your Zoom and your Google Meet account. So kailangan you need to be ready, you have to transform, and you need to be adaptable. Alright. And one thing that I could share for today, the digital marketing is the key. Okay, Sir Francis, what do you mean by digital marketing is the key? You have to actually understand, okay, the power of the digital marketing through different things, okay? Hindi ko kayo bombard, for example, ng mga sobrang jargons or paano ba ginagawa yan. But you have to remember these things. Search engine optimization, social media marketing, pay-per-click advertising, affiliate marketing, email marketing, instant messaging marketing. Okay, etong dalawa po, actually medyo familiar na po tayo kasi ginagawa natin to day to day if we are working. Tama po ba? Pero for example, para po sa ating mga kapatid sa real estate, how do I actually adopt and transform my sales now, Sir Francis? The thing is, you have to realize these 4 things. Search engine optimization. What do you mean by that? For example, ikaw, nag-Google ka, nilagay dyan real estate. Okay? Dapat ang una lumabas dyan is Vista Residences or kaya social media marketing. What do you mean by that? You promote using your accounts or for example, gumawa ka ng mga page. Pay-per-click advertisement. What do you mean by that? You live by the data. Baka mamaya, post ka ng something, pero wala namang engagement. Or baka mamaya, post ka ng something, pero wala ka namang viewer. So, kailangan makita rin natin mga pay-per-click advertisement and affiliate marketing, okay? Para makita natin on how are we going to strategically sell ourselves as an agent and also how are we going to sell the property that we are selling. That is very important thing now, guys. Baka mamaya kasi effort tayo ng effort at sasabihin nyo sa boss nyo, hindi po ako nakakabenta talaga. Sobrang hirap po ngayon. Well, the thing is, walang profession na madali. Correct, guys? Even when I was still in sales, mahirap po talaga. But we have to be strategic to it. We need to learn about data. What does this data shows? Baka mamaya, ang mga nakikita sa mga advertisement mo kung nagpa-promote ka ng iyong page is nasa 15 to 20 years old. Siyempre, at some point, hindi pa sila masyadong capable. Pero ilagay mo sa working professional. Sabihin natin, 25 to 35. Ito yung mga working professional and people who wants to settle. Kung nilagay mo yun doon, baka most probably is magkaroon ka ng sales. So we have to be strategic also in reading these kinds of platforms when we are using our digital marketing. Alright? Now, as a closing, I want to share that may you also share and pass that message of hope. And together in the real estate economy, lahat tayo, pare-parehas tayo ay magtutulungan because at the end of the day, we are in one team and that is Team Pilipinas or Team Philippines. So, sabay natin baguhin ang Pilipinas. You can connect with me through my Facebook account which is Francis Lee Martinez and my social media account also Instagram _Francis Lee_. Thank you for having me today and good afternoon once again.
Wow, thank you, Sir Francis, for educating us and opening opportunities about investment. One of the notable things that I learned is it reminds me a lot of my college days, yung Maslow hierarchy. Kasi it refers to the realization of a person's potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal growth, and quick experiences. And pagdating naman dun sa choice and option, mas pipiliin ko syempre yung choice kasi kahit naman siguro sa ang bagay mas maganda yung pinipili ka kaysa sa naging option ka. So, yun. And ang investment kasi talaga is para siyang love life. It is a commitment na dapat mong alagaan na you have to put a lot of effort to make it grow. So with that, we will how about you, Sam?
For me naman, I was really enlightened na, yun nga, we should have this mindset, especially that, dun mo malalaman kung ano yung path mo talaga for the investment. And at the same time, you need to know talaga if you're willing and capable. And of course, I was really, like, parang, parang I guess everyone is not really aware na progressive state talaga ang real estate market. So with that naman, let us now move on sa part ng Q&A. So if you have any questions for Sir Francis, I invite you all to drop it in the comment section below. Okay. So while waiting for the questions, kamusta ka naman after the talk, Kuya Francis?
Wow. Paos.
Ako, may question ako. Kasi
Ayun, go.
since 'di ba marami sa atin na minsan nagtatanong sila kung anong age dapat ang start pagka magtatayo ka ng business. Dito po ba sa real
Yes.
estate na business is may pinipiling age kung anong edad ka dapat mag-start?
Okay. That's a good question. Basically, at a certain, for example, kasi nag-iba na rin yung market natin when it comes to working professional, right? Because during my time, 2016, nung graduate ako ng college, 19 years old, graduate ka na ng college di ba? But
Yes.
ngayon, because we have the senior high school, basically yung mga gumagraduates is around 21 or 22. So, siguro yung mga time age ko or yung generation ko, hindi pa naman masyadong matanda. Basically, at an age of 25, 26, nag-aano na yan, nag-iisip na yan ng iba't ibang investment. So, basically, yung mga unang investment na even into my own generation, yung mga friends ko, nagsimula muna sila sa mga insurance, alright? So, kumuha muna sila ng mga insurance kasi sasabihin nila, Francis, kasi kung 19 tayo, tas 20, at least mga 30 years old, meron na ako pagkukuhanan ng security after, right? But yung iba, kasi iba-ibang natin salary and income, depending also in our industry, in the field of work, di ba? But basically for me, at the age of 25 and 26, that's a good time for you to already invest. Pero for example, for our senior high school, siguro medyo itaas natin ng mga 2 brackets kasi na-delay rin sila ng 2 years, or hindi naman na-delay, ang pangit ng word, na-extend sila ng another 2 years, mga around 28 to 29.
So siguro yung mga age na katulad siguro nila mas maganda yung muna sila magsik muna sila magtanong muna sila sa mga yung sa may mga experience na about sa real estate. Tama po ba ako?
And the thing is with the kind of generation that we have, most especially the young ones, ang mas focus nila na investment sarili nila. How do they sell themselves? 'Di ba? For example, because of different platforms now, nagkukumu, nagti-TikTok, 'di ba? Parang kaya kung tatanungin mo ngayon yung mga bata, 'di ba? Para sabihin mo, ano gusto mo paglaki? Sabihin mo, maging influencer, gusto mo maging kumu, 'di ba? Galo. The thing is, nung time natin, hindi pa kasi nag-iba yung nag-iba yung kind of industry, 'di ba? Pero yung time natin, kung gusto mo sumikat, mag-artista ka talagang i-hone mo yung artistry mo. But now, for example, in whatever field you're at, these kinds of platforms, for example, magaling ka talagang mag-painting, pwede mo gamitin yung mga TikTok or Kumu para ipakita kung paano mag-painting, di ba? At nagkakaroon ka doon ng promotion, nagkakaroon ka doon ng mga ng mga what you call this, mga racket, right?
Yes. Okay, so may questions pa tayo from our viewers. Ayan, sabi ni Miss Julia, from someone who is still on my 20s, what is the best investment I can start with? So medyo related din pala to sa question ni Stephen.
So, would I answer it pa ba? O sige. The thing is, siguro na lang, personal advice. Ganon. Okay, for a personal advice, you are still in your 20s, you have to realize, kaya ako rin nilagay yung Abraham Maslow hierarchy of needs First of all is that, are you happy with your work? What do you mean by that? Kasi at some point is, nung college tayo, medyo idealistic tayo, right? Na parang, I want to work and then earn this kind of money. Diba? Kala natin ganun kadali yung life. But nung nakita natin yung work natin, napapaisip tayo, is it the kind of work that I would seek 5 to 10 years from now? So if that is the kind of work that that makes you happy, you see your purpose in there, you stay there and you stay good at it. So maybe nag-iisip ka ng mag-masters, take certifications, trainings, be good at your field. Okay, if you have an extra income that is, for example, sabihin natin 10 to 20%, you could start your insurance, also policy, kuha ka for yourself kung meron nangyari sa'yo. And then, in the long run, makikita mo rin ay parang kaya ko na if I am renting around 15 or 20,000 kasi marami, okay? People working in Makati, BGC, 'di ba? Lalo yung mga natin, yung mga kapatid natin sa mga provinces. Mapapaisip ka, yung 15 to 17, pwede ba rent to own na yan? Or kaya i-convert ko, dadagdagan ko, gawin ko 25,000, dagdagan ko na 8,000. Pwede ko na ba invest for real estate? So if you are capable at that time already, then that is the kind of investment that you should be doing now. Start with yourself, be happy in your field, be good at your field, take insurances, and then if you could see in the long run that you could already invest in real estate, I advise you to do so.
Yes, tama naman. Importante din talaga na happy. O yan, decent.
So, second question is from Marjorie. Question po, how do you know if real estate is the right investment for you?
Okay. Ito. The thing is, kung napapaisip ka bumili, for example, ng kotse. Kasi this is my personal takeaway. Kung napapaisip ka bumili ng kotse, kasi ang treatment mo sa kotse is something of an investment. Let me tell you, for example, ang hindi na ako magsasabi ng brand, pero alam ko yung prices nila because nag-work ako before sa isa-isang car brand. O sabihin natin ang pinakamababa is 700,000. Fun fact, guys, yung 700,000, minusan mo ng 30%. How much is that? 70, 140, 210. So, 700,000 minus 210. So, that is what? 490? Okay, 490. So, yung 700,000 mo, magiging 490,000 na lang siya paglabas. Okay? Paglabas ng kasa. So, kunwari brand new yan, pag lumabas yan sa kasa, okay, 20 to 30% baksak na kagad yung presyo niyan. Kasi yung risk niya, okay? So, syempre, kung i-resell mo na siya, most probably mga 20 to 30%. Now, the thing is with real estate, wala kang talo Why? Because everyone, okay, kung hindi mo man siya magamit para iparenta or hindi mo siya magamit para ibenta, at this time, pwede mo siya gamitin for your own needs. Diba? I have a lot of friends na nag-real estate, bumili ng real estate kasi they're working in Makati. Now na wala namang work from home sila, bumalik sila, mini-maintain pa rin nila. Why? Because at a certain time, pag bumalik, punta sila na Makati, gagamitin ulit nila. Kung nag-relocate naman sila, talagang gusto nila sa province, pwede nila ibenta. At some point, you have to see that hindi bumababa ang presyo ng real estate, most especially yung mga good investments like mga Vista Residences, hindi na mag-mention ng ibang real estate developer. But the thing is, the investment of real estate, wala siyang talo Wala siyang parang bigla na lang babaksak or whatever. As I have presented to you, because there are policies, banking policies rin na ginawa because of what happened in the United States before through the housing bubble.
Okay. Ayan. So from Miss Raima, sir, what are the risks po investing in real estate?
Okay. Actually, the risk of investing in real estate is that, number one, you have to know if the developer is credible. Alright? What do you mean by the developer is credible? Kasi in the past, there are developers na may mapapaisip ka na matatapos ba tong project? Because there's what we call the pre-selling, di ba? So, mas mababa na bebenta yung mga condominiums or kaya yung mga house and lot, tapos hindi natatapos yung project. So, kailangan tinitingnan mo rin yung profile, okay, ng real estate. Kung they have a profile of good reputation in the market na tinatapos talaga nila at yung mga promises ba nila is nako-comply. Another thing is that kailangan para maganda yung investment mo, tingnan mo rin yung location. What do you mean by that? Kasi baka mamaya, bumili ka nga ng condominium or house and lot pero medyo walang progreso, 'di ba? Parang love life lang 'yan, 'di ba? Yung parang nakita mo lang is yung pinaka kami na to. Hindi mo na tinignan yung ibang factors, right? Na ay baka mamaya, kung nandun, bumili ako ng condominium, may condominium ka nga, pero walang church, walang grocery, or kaya sira yung electricity or yung water utensils. These are the factors na kailangan rin na i-consider mo. And at some point, external risk.
So guys, I think we're done in the Q&A question. Okay. So, tapos na. All right, again, thank you, Mr. Francis Martinez. But before we move on to the next part of our program, we would like again to encourage our viewers to like and share this live stream so more people can learn from the knowledge that our speaker shared with us today. Also, don't forget about the chance to win a prizes just by liking and sharing this live stream.
All right. So let us now move on to the next part of our program. Okay. So smart investments by Vista Residences. Make a smart choice. So as you all know, Vista Residences is the vertical property arm of the country's largest home builder, Vista Land and Lifescape. We specialize in condominium properties located in the Philippines, key business districts, as well as areas in Metro Manila within well-known university clusters. So we have Quezon City. So we have 309 Katipunan, located in 309 Katipunan Avenue. We have Vista Point, located in 329 Katipunan Avenue. And we have Horton Heights, located in 267 Katipunan Avenue. We also have Pinecrest, located in Aurora Boulevard, corner Balete Drive, New Manila. We have Will Tower, located in Eugenio Lopez Drive, Diliman, Quezon City. And we have Symphony Towers, located in 6 Sargenes Guerra Avenue, Diliman, Quezon City. But not only that, we also have condominiums in business districts, such as Vista Shaw, located in 515 Shaw Boulevard, corner Laurel Street, Mandaluyong City. And we have the Courtyard, located in Pedro Cayetano Boulevard, Taguig City.
And of course, we also have projects in the capital city of the Philippines, which is the Manila. Kizuna and Sky Arts are both located in Malate, Manila, near our top universities in the country. And syempre, di mawawala ang regional projects ng Vista Residences, which is the Suarez Residences in Cebu, the Loop Towers in Cagayan de Oro, and the Canyon Hill in Baguio. Grabe, Vista Residences is very accessible to everything. What a great investment talaga. Super worth it.
Yes, super worth it talaga. So let's move on sa last part ng our program. So we will be now announcing the winners of our Share Our Live Stream contest. We will be announcing 3 winners who can each win 500 pesos worth of GCash. So let us wait who is our winners. Okay. So while waiting, so Stephen, kamusta ka naman dyan?
Actually, okay lang. So, ano lang, medyo busy lang din kasi syempre, pagka nandito kayo sa bahay, di ba, work from home, hindi lang naman pwede. No? So, may mga gawaing bahay din na ginagawa. Ikaw, kamusta?
True. Well, for now, buti na nga lang na hindi maulan. Kasi as you know, syempre, kapag may rain, internet connection problem.
Yeah,
Kaya
totoo.
buti na lang, okay naman ngayon. Okay, so for our first winner, we have Miss Raima Sarrete. Congratulations.
And for the second winner, we have Sandin, hashtag Vista Residences, hashtag Real Estate Investing, and hashtag Investment Love. Congratulations!
Okay, so while waiting for our last winner. Okay, so our last winner is Nicole Martorallo. Congratulations.
So with that, we would like to thank our speaker, Sir Francis, for taking your time and sharing your knowledge with us today about the economic side of perspective of how the current market is, which is very informative for everyone. We would also like to thank our viewers today. We hope all of you were able to learn something new and enjoy the talk.
We want to invite you all to our future events. You can stay updated by following our social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. That is it for today. See you next time, everyone. Stay safe and have a wonderful day.
Bye, guys.
For years now, Vista Residences, the condominium development arm of the country's largest home builder, Vista Land and Lifescapes Incorporated, has been providing quality condominium properties to the larger scale of Filipinos. It has been one of the active players in Manila for developing condos to cater to the needs of Filipino and foreign investors, young professionals, and students looking for a home in the city that can provide convenience, comfort, and access to almost everything through the years. At present, Vista Residences has over 39 condominium projects in metro cities, 3 of which are located along Taft Avenue in Malate, Manila. Amid the pandemic, Vista Residences is yet to launch another condominium property. A joint venture between Vista Residences and Mitsubishi Estate Corporation, this fourth condo project is dubbed as the first Japanese-inspired condominium development in Manila in honor of the partnership between the two companies. You can experience the warm condo living vibe of Japan at the historic and premium area of Taft Avenue, Malate, Manila. It is strategically located just a few minutes away from the prestigious universities in our country, such as De La Salle University, College of St. Benilde, and St. Scholastica's College. Heading to different areas of the National Capital Region is made conveniently, as Vista Residences condominiums are just a few minutes away from transportation hubs in the country.